Hello friends, this is Liromoba in the morning time, and this is the approach route from the market to higher secondary school connecting, and the lifeline and these are the staff quarter. Yeah, the same line. This is yeah, you can see the motor shed, and these are the quarters of government higher secondary school Liromoba, and the middle one is principal's quarter, and next to principal, that is vice principal's quarter, and next to vice principal quarter, that is the manor where I live, the place where I live, and the quarter where I live. So this is, and you can see the entire surrounding is cloudy. It's a morning time, and as you know, Liromoba is in a valley, of course, in the confluence of two rivers, Sika and Sea. And this is the playground, school playground here. In the end of the school playground, there is a volleyball court, and the local house construction is in the end of the boundary. And that the block that we see is boys hostel, and the zoomed one is higher secondary schools where classes are conducted. And the other side of the other end of the hostel is the girls hostel. There, the girls hostel, entry blocks. Yes, and my car is parked below the road, wrapped with the cover, red and blue. It is checked with, designed with. So you can have the complete view of the quarters here. Okay, this is Sir's house, his car, Sale LS of Chevrolet, General Motors. This is the single quarter where my Yava Binganyo Roman lives here. The bike parking shed, entrance, and some lawns for kitchen gardening. And this is Bogomau Heritage Center, and that foundation is stone erected there, and it is a Bogum Bhaban Kam Museum led by Sugegong Apang, the Chief Minister, on 10th November. Yeah, on 10th November 2006, of course, it's there. And this is the gate, the school gate, and there's a bridge, you can see, metal bridge, and far end of the metal bridge, that's a market, and that's the heart of Liromoba. And this is another quarter, Ugdam Jilenser's quarter, and this is the entrance through which we can go to the school directly, and the upper side leads you to the quarter line. And when you take this road, this will take you directly to the school. So first we get to the field. This is a very big playground. You see my car parked the edge of the field, because still I don't have parking shed constructed, so I get my car parked in any suitable place wherever I find. This is, once again, I'm showing you the extent of girls hostel. Here, Liromoba Higher Secondary girls hostel. Just to the extreme end of the field in western side, 3 blocks of girls hostel. Of course, it's the morning time. Nobody has got up yet. Still they are in slumber, because this is examination time, and they might have spent whole night for their studies, and even in morning time they are late to get up. So from here we take this course, this road, and this is, this road takes you to primary school, and this is the complete structure of government higher secondary school. Entire view, or you can say panoramic view of the school here. And if I take this course and go beyond and go further, below this school there's another school, government primary school Liromoba, the part of this school. So this is science lab, of course. You see here, class 6 is now being conducted, and this is a smart classroom, and this is community there. Yeah, community there. The adjacent of the school, this is constructed, and in this community there we had our staff picnic conducted here, because on the day of our picnic we are unfortunate to have that weather, that was unpleasant weather, that was rainy weather, or because of that we couldn't go out, we couldn't make our outing. So we had conducted our picnic here. Of course it was good, and we used this community there, but the public of Liromoba, they don't come for any gathering here, because it is just the adjacent of the school. So this is sometimes used as school property, of course, not that community. And construction, you see, it's not very good. Anyway, this is community there, constructed for Liromoba public, but it is a blessing in disguise, like it is used by the staff or the school members whenever it is needed. Yeah, that's good. And I'll show you the part of the school that I've told you. This is primary school of government higher secondary, part of government higher secondary Liromoba, and you can see this is complete structure here, 4 blocks altogether, primary school resides. And back of that primary school you can see the extended block, that is a part of higher secondary school again. So very much close to the primary school is with higher secondary school Liromoba. And coming to this side, this is in the western part of the school. There is a river flowing, and this river, there are 2 rivers flowing. From the eastern part, this is Sika and sea together here, and this is I will show you in just far distance. There is a confluence, and where these two rivers meet, and they flow together, and extent of it when it flows further, it connects to Sibonsi River, and it takes a long course from here. And exactly, I do not know anything about this history and the name of the river too, and which river is Sika, which river is sea, I don't know. But then, as I have been told that this is Sikasi River, so I'm telling you this is Sikasi River. Of course, two rivers here. And the backdrop of this school, you see there's a dense forested area and during cultivation done usually. Uh, just few years ago, this area, entire area, might have been cleared for during cultivation, and it is now overgrown with shrubs and herbs now. And after few years from now, these trees will be matured, and the people of Liromoba, they usually do Jum cultivation. They don't have WRC, means wet right cultivation. They don't have. They're mostly dependent on this kind of Juming cultivation. So this entire area, greenery area that we see, of course, this is not visible now because of cloudy in the morning. Not exactly cloudy. This is a fog in the morning. It's a foggy situation when it will be 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. at the most. It will be fully uh, cleared, and you'll see complete view of Liromoba, and full sunshine will be there. And sunshine starts from 8 a.m. exactly in the morning. Now this is 7, so I couldn't see you that clear view because of the foggy situation here. Anyway, you can imagine the entire Liromoba full of greenery and surrounded with nature, and here scenic beauty. You can see it is all around because nature, the people of this locality live very much close to the nature, or in other words, proximity to the nature. Okay, and nature are very much kind to these people. Nature provides everything: their fooding, their housing, their pattern of life. Their life is reshaped and redesigned by the nature. And nature, in other words, is a manifestation of God. So God is very much kind to these people, and the location is good. And but most often, Liromoba remains cut off from the rest of the world because of not having internet connectivity and not having proper road connectivity. But when one gets into the Liromoba, it's really a beautiful place to live in. But the thing is that when you get to the Liromoba, when you live in Liromoba, you remain cut off from the world, and you remain cut off from the world's happening because there's no social media, no internet connectivity. As I've told you, no road connectivity. Of course, road connectivity is there, but it's not proper. It is still under construction. And then, highway, trans highway road construction is on. And after the completion of trans highway road construction, I think Liromoba will have good connectivity, and Liromoba will be a good place to live in, and it will be one of the tourist, attraction centers in Western District, because really it is beautiful, and just viewing my video will not make you to understand its real beauty, and to see with your naked eyes, you should come to Liromoba once at least to see its extent of beauty. Then you will believe. In the far end, you can see there is a church, Town Baptist Church, and these are the building blocks. This is administrative unit, the first unit is principal, vice principal office there. And this is the second unit is staff command room, and the third unit is office. This is office room. It's written there. Come closer and see. This is teacher's command room, and this is the office. And to this veranda, if we go ahead, then there's another room, and this is notice board and literary, of course, literary board introduced by me. This is kind of my, a creative presentation that this is now being displayed here. And this is result board, of course. When result is to be declared, this is the result board, of course. And the CBSE exam center. This is storeroom. And then when we take a right turn, this is class 11 room, of course, class 11 humanity, class 11 room. Then next to class 11, 10, 12 and something, it goes on extending. And this is I'll show you. This is your assembly set. We call it assembly set, where we usually conduct or perform our daily morning assembly. So this is, and you see, this is flag base and movable dustbin there. The flag base here, a flag base. And CC camera, of course. How it works, I don't know, but then it is fitted. CC camera here. CC is fitted, and they connected to principal office, and maybe principal is using that CC camera to view the performance and coming of the students and activities of the school. I don't know exactly whether it works. I doubt. So this is foundation system, of course, here. Peria Hall at Government Higher Secondary School, Liromoba, constructed under MLA-led and TFC 2015-2016, inaugurated by Sri Nyamar Karbak, Honorable MLA, 27th Liromoba Assembly Constituency on 15th August 2016. Of course, good here, it's good. At least we have this assembly ground or assembly block or assembly hall, of course, and it can intake almost all the students. Of course, it's big, yeah, and it's not noisy, and it's not echoing because it is open. Not, it is covered with wall, so it is open. And any program of the school, any kind of celebration, and when even VIP visit is there, an official, meeting, so we usually conduct here. Of course, this is good. And this is a dais where sitting arrangement is done. This is for VIP, and this is for the staff, and this is for official sitting, and that part, extended part, which is lower, for the rest of the students and audience there. And you see, there's another foundation stone. Government Secondary School, Liromoba. Oh, in those days, it was secondary, okay. Inaugurated by Sri Todak Basa, Honorable Agriculture Minister, Arunachal Pradesh, on 6th November 1986, long time back, of course. During, this inauguration time, it was higher secondary, not higher secondary exactly, this was secondary school, and Arun board exam cell, and then here I'm wearing mask because of pandemic. Everywhere it is written, wearing mask is mandatory, but nobody wears exactly again. Okay, this is, let us say, this textbook room, and when we go farther, we'll see extended rooms here. And when we enter from this door, there's a doorway, you'll find lavatories, smart class, and some other regular classes room also you'll find. Of course, this is a ground. Of course, you see, badminton court. Yeah, we stuff usually play in the evening, or when we find ourselves, you know, fit to play, even during daytime, and when we are off from our duty, we usually play badminton to regulate ourselves and to keep our body fit. Yes. So almost all the teachers, they are young and energetic, newly appointed, of course. New recruits mostly are posted here, and they are energetic, and all of them are good athletes, and they can play badminton, cricket, football, whatever they can play. Yeah, this is the extent of badminton court. You can see. This time, this morning, of course, nobody comes to play. This evening, this will be crowded with the staff and the students to witness the badminton playing. So really, it's good to play badminton at the evening time, or not only evening time, any time when you know we come for badminton. It's okay. We can play it any time. And during night time, we put bulbs over there. There's a connection. Bulbs over there and two ends of the pole. That's there. Of course, this is locally arranged, and you see that part also. While that is still broken, it's about to fall. This is how we managed it, and but it works. It helps us to light the ground during evening time. Up to 7 p.m. we usually play here. Then in the far end, you can see there is a steep mountain, and the top of the mountain is all of a sudden flat, and that is helipad. Yeah, of course, helipad. And from this video, viewing is not very proper, and the height of this hill cannot be exactly assessed, but it is too steep. And on the top, on the peak, and there is helipad. You see, I shall try to show you. Of course, yeah, but the visibility is not clear. Anyway, you can just guess, and you can understand that there is a helipad, and if you go to helipad, it is top on the hill, and it overviews and overlooks the entire Liromoba, and it gives from there the panoramic view of Liromoba. You can see really that is beautiful place. In my next video, I'll give you the exclusive view of that helipad. I will go myself there, and I'll make the video of every corner of that helipad, its extent, its height, and how it looks, and from there how Liromoba comes to be seen, and what is the exact view of Liromoba from the top. And from that helipad, which part of the world could be seen, and how mountains surrounding this locality, and from which passes the people from different part of the world come into. There are two roads exactly, and one is connecting to Thai and another is connecting to Yomcha by Alo to Alo again. So there, and there are some mountain passes too, as I've been told, and through these passes one can go to other district there, that is Upper Sumansri, then Kamla, and then to the Chinese border, even to China. There are passes, of course. Long time ago, these passes were used, but nowadays, this present generation, they have really forgotten these passes, and this is just in memory, as told by their you know forefathers. They just remember and they just visualize that once there was a pass, and they believe that still they exist, but the feasibility of the pass cannot be ascertained now. Anyway, this is the entire extent. Well, and still this is foggy, we cannot see the entire surrounding, and we cannot have the clear view of all these things. This is a entrance, and something written here: tomorrow's success begins today, and today is yours. And another line written: so the best preparation for tomorrow is today's. Work supremely well. Something written. Okay, some of it is not fully visible because of the rusting on the board. Some of the words cannot be seen. Of course, just see again. Anyway, using my intuitive idea, I've just read it out. It's not very visible to me also. Yes, from this school, we'll take an exit. This is gate through which I'm now taking this exit and coming to the field now. This is field, of course, just on the top of the school. After crossing the gate, you will see the extent of a playground. Okay, there's a playground here, and then again there, my car seen parking over there, and girls hostel again, and there are two blocks in. The second block is my quarter where I live, Anthony Gukersar's car, and the flag with the house with flag and shorter in size. That is VP's room or VP's quarter, and quarter with taller bamboo flag, flag post. That is principal's quarter. That is I think this is Donji Polo's plague. Anyway, Donji Polo's plague. Okay, let us say. Displaying plague throughout the year. Of course, this good. And the rest of the quarters. And most of the staff living here are Christian. Only 2 or 3 hardly non-Christians there. They have erected the symbol of protest, a kind of flag of Donji Polo, and it's a kind of or symbol of their identification, and to exhibit themselves as the ardent believer of Donji Polo, of course. And rest where you don't see flags over there, these are Christian, this stuff are Christians. of course. Yeah, Christianity and Hinduism or any religion doesn't matter here. We don't think in terms of religion. Just we walk and we look in terms of communal harmony, and we live together. But the religion is a personal matter. It's completely a personal. So, and this religion never comes, and religion never becomes a hurdle in rendering our services here. We just keep aside the religion, and this is personal, and we work for the betterment of the community. This is the thing that we do here. And in Donji Polo's gathering day, we also visit, and in when there is Christmas or related to Christianity, if there is any occasion being celebrated, we invite all the people together. We celebrate together, and Mopin and Solong and whatever festivals is the new Polo believers they have, when they organize, we are also invited. We celebrate and we enjoy and live together because this is a sign of cultural harmony, and we live together. So this is, of course, view is not very clear. Still, it's hazy. It is a blur because of cloudy situation here. Not exactly cloudy. This is a foggy situation. After some time, it will be sunny, and you can see the entire situation and entire surroundings, which will be beautiful and which will be very much fascinating to you. Of course, now I'm coming to the end of this video session. Next time when it will be sunny weather, will be there, and when after some time there will be sunny weather, location will be beautiful, and I'll make the rest of the videos. Thank you for being with me. Thank you.